So you've shifted timelines. You shifted into a new timeline where everything comes to you with ease. You no longer have to work hard for money, work hard for love. You are in a new timeline of attracting, not chasing anymore. And what I got in the TikTok, excuse me, what I got in the TikTok is there's this energy where you have shifted to a new timeline, but you're not seeing the fruit from the new timeline yet. And so you're kind of hesitant to go back to that old programming and way of being. But this is just your confirmation that you are exactly where you need to be. This new timeline and these new manifestations that are going to be coming in for you, it is written in the stars for you. It is your destiny to receive and embody the dream version of yourself, the dream lifestyle that you know you've always been destined to have. It just seems that what could still be blocking you is that you're, like I said, it's like it's like you're waiting for a sign on what direction you need to go in this new timeline exactly. But the divine is leaving it up to you. The divine wants you to choose where you want to be, because this is your new timeline. It's all about you and what you want. Whatever you want, it will grow and manifest, because whatever you put your energy and focus into, it turns to gold and manifests. So the divine is actually giving you the free will in this new timeline. I mean, you've always had free will, but um in this new timeline, they are saying you decide. Like, of course, we all have our divine purpose and things of that sort, but you you are the creator in this timeline where you get to create whatever it is that you want. And so you just literally have to get a journal. Maybe you've been being called lately to start journaling again, meditating, just getting deeper into your spiritual practices in general. Um, Meditating for sure, just because simply you've been wanting to receive the clarity on what direction you should go to, or you already know which direction you want to go in, but it's like you want it confirmed. But this is something where you have to decide what you want and affirm it to yourself daily, continuously. um because it's like in this new timeline, you are tending to your garden. It's like you went into a garden with the star card. You went into a garden, well, just like a field of open. That's what this is. Okay, it's like you went into this, because I'm even looking out my window, and out my window there's just like this open field in between, like, the neighbor's house. Like, it's a big field though, it's not like just a small space. It's a big field in front of me. And it's like you, in this new timeline, you've entered this open field of reality where you literally, you don't get, like, you know how we were raised and our field around us, it was already set for us, like where we live, the car um we ride in, the schools we go to, the things we eat, the things we buy. It was all, the field was already set for you. And you're so used to having the field set for you that now that it's time and you stepped into this new reality where you literally have authority to create whatever it is that you want, it's like you're waiting for the divine to place some things in this field that give you the green light to do whatever it is that you're called to do. But you've went through certain things even in the old timeline where the field was already set for you, where the divine completely trusts you, and which is why you were even granted access into this new timeline, where you have full authority to take this open field where you may not have a job right now. You may not be in the best living situation and you're preparing to branch out on your own again. And you're like, do I want to move into a condo? Do I want a house? Do I want to move, just moving around in Airbnbs? Like, what do I want to do? But you're waiting on God to give you that answer. You don't have a job, and so you're like, okay, well, do I look for a job? Do I build this business? Do I go to school? Do I do? But the divine again is signaling to you by lack of response, really, that it's all up to you. Like, you literally hold the power in this timeline to decide what it is you want to do, make a plan for whatever it is that you want to do, and just continue to plant those seeds and nurture those seeds and nurture it. Think of whatever you're doing as like a garden that you're growing. And this is what I said on the TikTok reading, is like, when you're planting a seed, literally in the physical, when you get a flower pot and you're planting the seed, you don't see the seed once you plant it. And then from there, you just have this unshakable faith within you that, okay, so long as I water the seed, so long as I give this seed some sun, so long as I put some fertilizer on the seed, like whatever it is that they have to do when they're actually planting something, it's like, we don't see the outcome until, after consistently showing up and planting those seeds and nurturing it. We don't see the result until after the fact. But it's like, even, and I say that because it's some of you, you've already, oh my God, excuse me. For some of you, you've already decided what you want and where you want to go. And you've been planting some seeds, you've been nurturing them, but it's like, again, you're waiting on a sign that what you've planted and what you're nurturing is going to grow. And that's not how it works whenever you're planting in the physical, in reality. You just simply have the faith that what you're doing is going to work. You're not questioning if it's going to work. You're just doing it. And that we don't even know, like, maybe that faith is what even makes flowers and plants grow without us even knowing it. Like, that's interesting too. Like, I wonder if I could read up on that. Like, that's interesting. Because I mean, like, we know like the basics when it goes into actually planting a flower plot or planting a fucking plant. We know what you have to do to get it to grow, but then it's like, what if the faith that whatever we do is working? What if that's what fuels the growth? But I can tell you, I know for sure when it comes to manifestations and bringing them down to reality, because, we see these higher versions of ourselves. We see these higher, more advanced realities for ourselves because it is attainable. There is a version of us already that exists who has those things, who has the dream job, who has the dream relationship, the dream car. You just have to, when you're down on earth and you're not there yet to actually have that thing, you have to trust that whatever you're doing along the way to get there is actually going to bring you what you're wanting. Because what do they say in the Bible? They say faith without works is dead. So it's like, if you are one of the people who are moving towards your dreams and taking certain steps and measures, but it's like you keep looking for reassurance from the divine first, like, okay, I'm doing this, and I love this, and I like this, but is this right? Is this right? That is causing resistance in the energy to what you're trying to manifest. And that's the energy of these cards. Like, I don't even think I really want to pull anymore. I think that this is it. Oh, I didn't show y'all. Just a second. In the TikTok reading, I tried to pull from this deck right here, but I didn't get anything. The cards just kind of all came back around to this. It came back around to direction. Do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Plan where you want to be. Success. Choosing the right direction and actively overcoming difficulties. You are on the right track. See how those two cards tie together? So I didn't actually get anything, like nothing came out, which to me always signifies an energy of resistance or the divine. It's like whenever I don't get any cards, it's almost like the divine is like, no, they already know what's up. They already know what's up. They already know what's up. And these two cards said exactly that. It's like, no, they already know what's up. They already know what it is. Just don't go away from what it is that you want. Make the plan and stick to it, and you will win in the end. You will see success with whatever it is. And with this 5 of fucking swords here, you see how he's dropped some swords and it seems like his head is down, and he walked away with more swords than, they all had together, but he's still looking back. And it's like, why are you looking back? You have more now than you had with them. So it's like these two in the back who dropped their swords, it's like these represent old versions and aspects of you to me, where you've let go, you've released lack mindset, you've released the mindset of not believing in yourself, and you've picked up a new embodiment. You've picked up this new version of yourself, but you haven't really seen the results of that new version yet because it's new. Like, it literally just shifted for you. And so you not seeing the flower or the result yet, it has you looking back like, oh, well, should I just go back to that way of doing things and thinking things? Because at least then I had a little bit. It's like you could have quit your job to go all in on your business, and your business actually probably slowed down, or there hasn't been anything happening yet. And so you're like, well, shit, I should just go back to minimum wage because at least I had something there. But what's on the other side of you continuing to press forward and nurture and tend to this new timeline, this new version of yourself? What's on the other side of this is everything you've ever dreamed of. And it's like, wow, this all goes so much into like programming and all of this, and I could talk about this for hours, man. It's just like, I get it though, because when you're so used to things flowing a certain way, you're so used to going to a job for 8 hours a day, knowing, okay, and then some of y'all used to getting paid every 2 weeks when the divine is trying to pay you every day. And it's just like, you're so used to going to work for 2 weeks straight. You don't, mind you, this is, oh my God, and this is so crazy. We will go to a job for 2 weeks straight, for 14 days in a row. We will show up for a job. Might not be happy about it every day, but we will go to a job for 14 days straight because we know the paycheck is going to come. But we're going to a job and we're doing all this slave work, for a lot of people. A lot of these jobs, they are slave work unless you kind of get paid to make a little easy money, but A lot of these shops don't pay what we deserve, is what I'm saying. And you'll go to this job and you'll do all this because you know, man, come on, man, next Friday, man, next Friday, next Friday. You keep showing up and you like, man, next Friday, next Friday, next Friday. See, see that reality feels better to you, even though it's cheating you out of your life force energy, your physical health, your mental health. You're like, okay, I know I'm gonna get paid in 2 weeks, so I'm gonna still show up for this, even though it's probably not good for you in the long term or in the present. But well, when you compare it to what working for God and your highest self and your vision and your dreams, what working for that will bring you, man, like I'm just saying, like we'll show up to a job 2 weeks straight with no paycheck, but we know that paycheck is coming, so we keep showing up. It's like, okay, now you're in this new timeline. It's on you. You are the creator of your reality in this timeline, and you have an open field. Anything that you want to do, it's going to work for you. It's just you're so accustomed to things being different from that old way of doing things that this one feels weird. Let's just fucking say that. It feels uncomfortable. It feels uncomfortable. It feels incompatible because your nervous system is trained and has been trained for so long for this other way of being. But this is where nervous system healing, nervous system just nervous system healing. This is where this comes into play when you have shifted into a new timeline, because your body remembers. Even though you're trying to consciously manifest something new, your body remembers. And the universe responds through your heart and your body. That's why people can have all these big dreams and things like that, but really whatever is in your heart and in your body is what's gonna manifest. And yeah, that's a whole different topic. But um okay, so see, that's why this is like a lot, y'all. But that's why I'm not gonna pull any more cards. I think that this is it. This is the message right here. Like, you are a star. You're a star. You are a star. You are meant for all the great things that you desire. It is just a need for you to write down a plan. You choose the direction. Your angels, they're giving you the wand. They're giving you the wand. You're the magician in this timeline. You decide which direction you really want to go in. Really sit with yourself. Cut the phones off and just lay in bed and stare at the ceiling and really just think, like, what would really fulfill me? Even if I could do something for free for the rest of my life, what would really fulfill me within my mind, my body, my soul? Like, if I didn't have to think about money or worry about money or anything, what would I really do that would light my soul on fire? Or what can I do in the world where I can give to people and also receive from people because of what I'm giving to them is of value? You really want to just sit with yourself and think about that, because that is where you're going to get your direction from. And then from there, write it down, make a plan for it, get with ChatGPT. I mean, granted, I know a lot of people are against that right now, but as a neurodivergent person, ChatGPT has been a lifesaver for me. Sorry. But yeah, like having that partner to kind of work with doesn't have to be ChatGPT. You can get with that's why this card right here is like, get with a mentor if you need to. I feel like for me, ChatGPT is kind of my mentor, but you know, whatever works for you, just get you a plan and work towards it. And you don't even need ChatGPT. They have on Google now where you can go and search up anything and the AI will answer you before anything else. You can say, let's just say you wanted to learn how to trade in the stock market. You can go on Google and ask the AI assistant to literally give you, if you from a beginner's from a beginner's ex what the fuck? From a beginner's perspective, write me out a study plan for learning the stock market, and they will give it to you. So you don't really need ChatGPT. So let me brighten this up because it's getting darker outside. But yeah, y'all, this is like, wow, this is crazy energy. Like, I feel like I'm speaking to people who in the next 3 months, so long as you go through with the direction that you actually want to go in with your heart and what you feel the highest version of you would do, and you stick to it and you let the results grow over time and have patience and have delayed gratification. In this, okay, this is a whole nother thing. Like, everything comes so fast to us in this time. It's like we got Apple Pay on our phone, we got Cash App, we got y'all know what I'm getting at. Like, everything happens so fast, but God never changed the way manifestations and blessings happen for us. Just because man has come up with all of this new technology and fast DoorDash and all these different cheat codes and shortcuts and stuff like that, it's like we still have to know that some things, and especially great things, that are going to be around for a long time, because I really feel like I'm speaking to people who are legacy builders. You are going to be wealth builders in this next 10 years of earth, where the earth is shifting. Literally, the old timeline on earth is closing out, and we're literally building a new one right on top of it. It's like you have to be able to put in and I like to think of it, even for me, because I'm a part of this collective. I'm a part of the people who are building for the new earth. So it's like the way I like to think of it in my mind, because granted, I fall victim to this reality too. Like, I love instant gratification. Don't get me wrong, I love it too. But the way I've had to think about it, and why I'm even showing up here today for y'all and everything I do with the TikTok and stuff, is because I think about it like, okay, I got to make my deposit for the day, because my future depends on that. Like, I might not get as many bookings as I would like right now. I might not. Sorry guys, I ran out of storage there. But yeah, as I was saying, it's like the way I think of it is, even though I'm not seeing the results that I would like to see immediately or right now or right as soon as I upload something, it's like I'm still choosing to show up and put my deposit in, because I know that with the faith and with me doing the work to get there, that eventually I will be able to withdraw from all the deposits that I've put in. It's like a bank account. It's like, what are you going to put in to eventually get something back? And that's the thing. Like, the Bible will tell you about a lot of this. It's like giving to receive, and faith without works is dead. It's like all of this just goes so divinely together with what God is trying to do through all of us on earth in this time. So I don't know how much time I have left, but I think I really went over everything anyway. Just to kind of wrap it up, the moral of this reading is, it seems that this collective, you have shifted timelines. You shifted to this reality where you have the authority to take whatever direction you want to take. And from there, by you putting in the work and keeping the faith, whatever you desire from this new reality and new version of yourself, it will come to you. It's already written in the stars for you to have it. Okay, it's just a matter of having that faith and putting in the work. So yeah, that's it. I kind of feel like I want to get one more card. Or let me get from here. Let me see, because I already got some tarot out. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. That was like so beautiful. I didn't even expect to really go that deep and in this direction today, but Holy Spirit, is there anything else the collective needs to know? Make it clear. Mind you, I couldn't get anything from these cards at first. Wow. Now, there we go. There we go. Okay. Look at the only card that showed itself. Public face. I said it. I said I'm speaking to stars. I'm speaking to people who are meant to be content creators, who are meant to be doing, like, you're meant to be seen, which is why the star came out. You're meant to be seen in the light. Look at this. Transformation. You're undergoing a transformation, but look, it says don't be afraid of the unknown. It's like you've been fearing what's on the other side of this. And it's been causing you to think about going back to the old. Don't go back to the old. Look, you have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. You hold the power. You are on the throne. You get to decide. All right? You get to decide what opportunities are going to land for you, and because it's up to you. It's up to you. Right. The cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change, rebirth. Yeah. Say goodbye forever to the way you used to do things, to the way you used to depend on a little bit of paycheck, because the divine is preparing you. The divine has already prepared you to do great things. Wow, y'all. This is beautiful duality. Duality. Loyalty. Why is duality out here? Let me sit with this for a second. But there's definitely a need to remain devoted and committed to this new version of yourself. Public face, follow your heart, become who you want to be, earn a reputation. It's okay to be yourself. Yeah. Getting peacock energy from that picture. Owl. Why is duality here? Make it clear. Because now I've been doing this for a minute now. Why is duality here? Make it clear. Cards are trying to jump out of my hand, but they wouldn't go. Oh, wow. All right. Y'all saw the Six of Wands. We got Ace of Cups. Okay. Duality. You have emotions and then you have your logic. Do not let your emotions, the way your body feels in this new timeline, deter you from remaining loyal and consistent to who you have chosen yourself to be in this new timeline. Don't let your emotions and the way your body and your nervous system feels in this new timeline cause you to give up on this new reality. The new reality is yours already. You can create whatever you want. Just get the plan. Sorry, y'all, I keep running out of time, but I just want to end this video properly. I keep on wrapping it up, too. God, let it in. Okay. Do not let your emotions take you out of this new timeline. Y'all know what y'all got to do. You know who you are. You're a motherfucking star. Stand in that light. Stand in that power. Yeah, I'm so sick of trying to end this video. Okay, y'all know what it is. I literally just recapped. I said keep the work, keep doing the work, keep the faith, and you will receive all that you desire. That's it. Love and blessings to y'all. Y'all been read by fire.